been 2.5 weeks since I had the surgery for full knee replacement on my right knee. I haven't done anything with my air rifles since before the operation. I'm starting to get a need for some speed. Problem is that I have limited energy. Chose for this video to introduce and fire one shot from this 1990s Daisy 880. If I overexert, you can get tired like real fast, but I'm gonna make it worth your while to watch this shot. So let's finish checking out the box that this came in and a little bit of the history, and then we're gonna go for the challenge. Okay, this is as close as I'm gonna get to an out of the box Daisy from 1991. The lot number that's stamped on the barrel of the rifle, that it was made in December of 1990. So this was more than likely purchased by the customer in 1991. And as with a lot of old things, the value of them comes from the paperwork, the condition that they're in, and how you can relate to buying it at that time. So let's take a closer look at even the box before I open it. Back then, they just had little sticker guns that you'd peel the price off and stick it on the box. It cost $49.49. Some of the features, which really have changed a little bit over the years. It's got steel barrel, which it still does, but it's got this one has a diecast metal receiver, which the new one does not. Still has a dovetail scope mount. Still has a rifle barrel, still has a multi-pump power, and it's saying that it has a muzzle velocity of 685, which I've done only a few tests, but it's not too far off from that figure, actually. I ran preliminary, it was a very small sample size. It's running close to what it claimed. When I compare it with my more modern 880, it's about 10 to 15 feet per second faster. On the bottom, it's got the peel off stamp that came, how they used to mark stuff up for prices in the store. They'd have like a computer printout, and then they would just roll them off and stamp them. So this was bought in probably in 1991 at a place called Callahan's True Value in Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin. Now, I've never been to Wisconsin's Rapids, Wisconsin, but that kind of struck my interest. I wondered whatever happened at Callahan's True Value. Mr. Callahan died a few years ago, and his store looks like an old hardware store. It's now an equipment rental place. Let's take a look inside the box. It's still got the owner's manual. Tells you how to adjust the sight, all kinds of stuff. Let's take a look at the rifle. One of the things that really strike me about this is the quality of the plastic wood structure. It's got a nice grain look to it, as if it's a real piece of wood. It's got the die-cast metal receiver. The diamond has got a black paint over it, as opposed to the wood of the modern one. Whoever's owned this gun over the years have done a really good job of preserving both the box, the owner's manual that comes inside, and the rifle itself. Very well preserved. You see the camera's shaking for me, just there. One shot. So I'm gonna hopefully have a big bang. This is one of them air compressor cans. I have to go set the camera up first. I decided to use the one that I haven't even tested in this yet, and that's the Excite hammer. I used an Excite hammer 22 with my Crossman 362, and it worked really nice. So since I only get one shot, I'm going to try this one. Boy, this is taking it out of me. Here we go. I'm out of breath from just doing that. Excellent. That was the one shot that I needed. Where it was, that's about 4 feet away. Let's see what we got here. Ooh. Nice entry. Looks like it tried to make its way back out again too. It might even. No, it's still in there. It's a pretty good hit. Well, that was worth it for this week. Well, I got the rest of the day to recover from that. My December 90 880 versus my 880 I've had for 3 years. See the difference in quality of molding there? And this is diecast plastic. There's a good example of the quality of molding. Now this is not to trash my old the 880 I've had for 3 years is still very accurate. I plan soon to put a scope on this 880 because it's just a nice gun. I'm pretty sure it's going to be super accurate too. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please press the like button and subscribe. Thank you.